Hi everyone, this is Peter McPhail with Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Thanks for joining me today. I am in the town of Lakeville, Maine, Penobscot County. We're going to look at a waterfront cottage, a lakefront cottage with 38 acres of land. Has over 500 feet on the lake. Nice little sand beach. Stick around a little later, we'll take a look at that. But I'm actually sitting here on the porch, and covered, screened-in porch. Beautiful spot. But let's head into the cottage and take a look around. Coming in from the back of the cottage, we have the one thing I really like about this cottage, it's open floor plan, there's all kinds of natural light, and I'm looking directly out to the lake. But starting here in the kitchen dimensions, 7.5 by 12, and it has tiled countertops with a nice oak accent wood there. We do have a propane refrigerator, small microwave, and then there is a propane and wood cook stove here in the kitchen. So I'm here in the dining area just off the kitchen. This is approximately 9 feet by 15 feet. Has some really nice tiled flooring. You have your wainscoting here. Wood is really nice. One of the things you'll notice here in the cabin is the post and beam. These beams in here give it a nice feel as well. Leaving the dining area, we have a wood stove here, and this wood stove is the sole source of heat, has a nice tile backdrop to it. And I really envision whoever buys this property, somebody that's looking to spend the summer and the fall in Maine, enjoy the lakefront property here in Maine at that time of year. So as we come past the wood stove, there is what I call the water closet. I call it a half bath, but it's just missing a sink. It does have a pocket door here. There's ceramic tile flooring. The water heater is in here. The expansion tank for the well is in here. So like I said, it's just missing a sink to truly be a half bath, but certainly a company that comes in, they have a toilet to use here on the first floor. Before we head into the living room, I wanted to point out this closet that actually, the staircase goes up above it, but plenty of room here to store things, and it would be a perfect spot to build in a pantry cabinet as well. Let's head into the living room. So in the living room here, it's about 15 feet by 18 feet. It's got a beautiful hardwood floor in here, and you'll appreciate this open floor plan and this whole wall of windows looking out on the water. So when you're sitting in here with your company, your family, you're all going to be just enjoying the water view. But we're going to head upstairs and check out the bedrooms. The staircase here coming up to the second floor is a gorgeous hardwood tread staircase. The other thing I like here is these privacy windows on both sides of the staircase, lets in lots of natural light. We're going to head right into the master bedroom. And as you can see, the master bedroom, we have cathedral ceilings in here, skylight, and then this big window looking out onto the lake. Have a nice closet space in here as well. The dimensions here in the master bedroom are approximately 15 by 18. We're going to head over now to the full bath on the second floor. So the bathroom here, we have tiled top vanity, and then there's ceramic tile flooring. Do have the skylight, again, lots of natural light in the cottage. And then a really neat feature here in the shower is we have this decorative tiled shower. It's really pretty. I'm going to head over to the other two bedrooms. The second bedroom here is about 10 feet by 13. You have a nice skylight again, plenty of natural light. The window here, we're looking out over the backyard. And the owner has recently put in some brand new laminate flooring in this room, in the hallway, and the other bedroom. And then the doors here, nice solid 6-panel wood doors. So very well finished off. We're gonna head into the last bedroom up here and take a look. So the last bedroom upstairs is 9.5 by 15 feet. Again, has the new laminate flooring in here, another skylight. And again, this one's looking out across the backyard and out the driveway. And the other neat thing here is that privacy glass that we saw coming up the stairwell. You'll see that here in this bedroom. So that was the tour of the inside. Let's spend some time looking around the outside and definitely the water frontage. But this side porch area, covered porch, the deck space here is about 10 by 40. And so there's plenty of space to entertain your family, have your barbecues. And where I'm standing, I'm looking panoramic shoreline lakefront here. It's absolutely gorgeous. We do have some skylights here to let the natural light in. And a really cool feature here, guys, is this. There's an actual ice box here So when you've got your family reunions, you fill the ice box up, keep your cold beverages in there. Plenty of counter space out here for the barbecue. Just a great spot to hang out. And again, it's all screened in, so you're all protected from when we do have our black flies and mosquitoes. Not to worry, you can still enjoy your outdoor space. So the wraparound covered porch, the lakeside is 8 by 23. Another skylight here, just beautiful views of the lake. We're gonna head outside now and look at some of the landscaping and work our way down to the sand beach. So here outside, very well maintained, manicured area. We've got this really neat barbecue fire pit area, so you can put your chairs out around this in the evening, toast yourself some marshmallows. Let's head over and take a look at the shed. Before we get there though, this property does have a drilled well, and the owners have the generator. There's a full-size generator in here, but they typically run a really small generator in the other shed we'll look at in a minute. Let's head in and take a look at this shed. This shed here is 14 by 15. It houses the main generator, and there's places in here to store your lawn equipment. You could probably even pull a small ATV through that door. I'm sure you could. Keep your boat gas in here. Just a great storage space. And let's work our way over to the other shed so you can see that. As we head towards the other shed, I just wanted to point out we do have a nice little perennial garden here. And I know these are irises. If you guys know what these other flowers are, please put them in the comments below. We also have this has a full septic system. And here's the leach field area. The owners at one point had a small garden out here, and I think the only thing left in the garden is a radish. But let's take a look at the shed here. So guys, this shed is 8 by 20. Come on in and take a look at it. You can see the owners had stored wood in here, and definitely there's room for a couple of kayaks. The smaller generator is in here, and I wanted to talk about that for just a minute. That generator runs all the lights and stuff in the cabin. They actually pump water up to a holding tank on top of this shed, and then use a 12-volt pump to pump it into the cabin, as we are off-grid here. But just a kind of a really neat setup. Let's head down and take a look at the waterfront. So as you can see here, guys, the owners have really had a nice manicured area from the cottage down to the lake. And again, there's about 528 plus or minus feet on the lake. Upper Sysladobis. There's a little over 1,000-acre lake. Very pristine, very quiet. Great spot to do some canoe, kayaking, small motorboats. You rarely will you see a lot of activity on this lake. That's what makes it so nice. The fish species here, we have both your cold and your warm water fish species. So you can have brook trout, you'll have landlocked salmon, you'll have some bass and some white perch. So for the people that like to fish in the family, they will find all kinds of activity here. Now I want to point out the feature we've been talking about, this beautiful sand beach. Let's check it out. Here on the sand beach, this is fairly rare on a lot of our lakes, especially our cold water lakes. Most of those are very rocky, stony, but we get this nice patch of sand beach here. It's about 2 o'clock, a little after 2 in the afternoon. Sun is over about a third of it. So we are looking southerly right here. So the sun's gonna come up, work its way around until the end of the day out to the west here. But you'll have sun all morning into early afternoon, and then the dock here will get sun most of the day. So just a beautiful spot. Let's check out the dock. So as you can see here on the dock, I'm getting plenty of sun. The water depth here, very gradual, but plenty deep enough to launch your boat, keep your motorboat in here. Nice gravelly bottom for swimming. Pretty spot, and we're just looking down. Beautiful views down the lake. Absolutely gorgeous. So let's talk a little bit about the location here in the town of Lakeville. Population's probably 100 people, so not a lot of activity. From this cottage, there's access. The reason they call the town Lakeville is because there's so many lakes here, but roughly 4 miles from here, there's a boat launch to Lower Sysladobis Lake. We call it Dobsy for short, but Lower Sysladobis Lake has a boat launch there. You have thousands of acres of water to fish if you ever get bored of this. And then you also have the boat launch there, probably 5 miles away, onto Bottle Lake, which would take you down into Junior Lake and then into Grand Lake, Scraggly Lake, all kinds of lakes from there. So you can do all kinds of fishing. So plenty of opportunity to explore this area. And let's just kind of recap what we have here. So we've got the cottage, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths on 38 plus acres. And then we have 528 feet of waterfront. The taxes here, hopefully you're sitting down for this, the taxes are $717 per year. And then the Lot Owners Association, that runs roughly $200 a year. Now this is an off-grid location, so the road typically wouldn't be plowed in the wintertime. Doesn't mean you can't plow it if you don't want to, but that is available for you. So the price for the property, guys, is $399,900, and I've been enjoying the sound of a loon off in the distance. I know the microphone's not gonna pick it up, but I wish you guys could hear that. This has been Peter McPhail with Lifestyle Properties of Maine. Thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you again real soon.